Okay, today I'm just going to do a quick job of changing the ball valve over in a cistern, water cistern. So have a quick look here. This one isn't filling up very quick. That's supposed to be like pouring out of there to fill up. So we're going to change this over, which entails turning the water off, undoing that nut there, unscrewing the nuts there, taking it off and replacing it. Keep it there. Come to me there. Replace it, always replace the ball valve, both parts, and then what we do is we screw that onto there, and when we've actually got that in, because that turns the water off there, you see, when we've actually got that in, we set the level of the water by that and we tighten it up there. You can hand tighten it, or you can then put a screwdriver on it, and you can also angle it so it's in there. So that will go in, for example, around about there. Okay, so I'm just going to shut off in a moment, turn the water off, and then start undoing that. Actually, leave it running. Here we are down here. And turn the water off. That's the mains water off. And what I tend to do is just turn the tap on, just to run the water, the pressure out of the system, and press that down. We now undo that. So it might get a little bit of water sometimes, but generally not much. Okay. Bit of paint on that, but it might pay just to drop a little towel down there or something just to catch a bit of water. There's not much water, but you're going to get a little bit, a few drops. Okay, so that's that. And we'll just undo these here. I'm doing this on a live roll. Why not? Probably because there's a little bit of tape on the thread there, which is just making it slightly difficult to undo. I think we'll just cut, for time's sake, we'll just cut. Right, here we go, we've got the end of that. Just typical, normally that just comes off in your hand ever so quick, but just be typical, there's a little bit of something on there, probably PTFE tape or something, and it just made it tight. But so I just paused it, just for time's sake. Right, we're giving a new one. Just to important one thing here, there's a little washer in there, one of those. Sometimes you need to change them. So if you put that together and you find you got a leak, it could be your washer has gone. It's just a single washer, you just change over. Well, that's dripping a little bit, it shouldn't be, but because we're doing it a live fold, that's the way it goes. Drop that in there like that. Easy peasy. That will give us position there, so we know roughly where it's going to be, which is about there. We'll just tighten that up. Okay, we won't tighten it up. Let's unscrew that a touch. So you got that pipe position there, so you need it roughly where you are with that. Right, make sure that that is level, vertical and that's on top like that. And then that's going to be probably fairly high, that is. You can just manually tighten that. Okay. I can adjust that if I want to in a minute. I'll just tighten that up there. I've got position. Just tighten this up to it. That should be okay, but you never know when you're doing it on camera. So we just turn the water back on down here. Just turn that off now. That needs to go a bit lower. That's it, tighten up. There's your new ball valve in. I just need to have that slightly lower down, I think. Maybe higher up. How's that? Maybe that. Sometimes you just need to bend them a little bit to get the water. Maybe bend it a bit more because they are meant for bending those. We should get the level up to, I think there's a line there for it. But probably have to put a bit more of a bend in it to get it up. Good job on a strong boy out. And what I should do, if you can see that, I shall lock that nut up down there. Well, it's fairly tight now. You can see we're pretty well at the level now, and that's where it's turned off. So key trick way to do it is just do that. You see it's stopped. Let's just see if it flushes. And there you go. Should fill back up again. Well, we'll just let it run for a minute and see it. Look. And then what I should do is I should just make sure that, again, just make sure that that's tight. I'll just check my tightness. There and there, and just make sure there's no leaks. And that's it, it's easy as that. Easy. Okay, so we're done now. This is just a little bit at the end really, I just want to put in. So just as a recap to you. So that's what we've changed, the very old one. Oh, it's old and creaky, that one. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the new one now. You can see we've got a nice angle position on that. It's not touching the sides, and we're up to about the level that we said. I've tightened that up now. It is important that you do tighten it up somehow, either with a screwdriver or by hand, because if you don't, that can come loose and you would fill up. And well, this is a toilet still with an overflow. Just make sure everything's tight there and you haven't got any leaks. And that is level, vertical at the top. As you can see, that's adjustable, so you can have the water coming down there. I always find, don't sort of have it like that, because the water can shoot out and go around the side, so just have it at the side. Okay, it's all done, all filling up well. So just recap everything and you'll be fine. Right, then just put the lid on, and that's it. Okay, that's easy as pie.